What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back with another episode of Factorio. Welcome to episode 153. Let's get started. Off camera, I was looking at how I wanted to set this up. I want to start setting stuff up like I've been doing in the circuits area where we can get the most lines in here as possible because we're not going to have a lot of extra space. So I want to kind of get that going immediately, right? So we're going to get these, where are they? Let's just pick this up for now. We can put it back in there in a minute when we're ready. So the first thing I want to do is put these down. Now I've figured out a way to save a little space. See how this is 4 lines? 2 lines for inserters and 2 lines for feed, right? I'm going to do it in 3 lines. It saves us a little bit of space, and we'll make sure 1, 2, 3 that we can get more of these dudes in there without any issues. So we got that. That's going to be our block, and then we're going to do something like this, like you've seen us do a lot. Just regular inserters like that, and then we just have that one dude right there, and then that guy right there. So the way it's going to work is this guy's going to pick up from here. Really simple, right? It's going to put in. This guy's going to have to pick up from over here. Yep, that works. This guy is going to drop off, so he's picking up from here and dropping over here, I believe, on the outside. No, that's not right. It's one more over. There we go. Yeah. Right over there. This guy is picking up from here and dropping here on the outside. So that's how that works. This bottom one is the opposite, right? Because you got to pick up from down here and put into there. And you've got to pick up from over here, right? You are dumping, you're picking up here and dumping there, nope, there on the outside. And you are picking up from there and dumping here on that side. There we go. So that's the setup. We don't need that anymore. Let's copy it. And then we'll tell the bots, hey, rip this out. Let's put all the stuff in here. Let's tell the bots to rip this out. And then we're going to need 4 more mixing furnaces to make this really work, to make one line work. So I'm going to get those going. But first, I need all my stuff back. So let's do that real quick. They take a lot of those L2s, so we've got to be a little bit careful. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It's going to take a sec here. We're also going to redo the steel to get the same effect so that we have more steel processing going on at once. We have more capacity available, total capacity. It'll be the same capacity once we reset it up, but we'll have more total capacity when the line is completely full. I'm not sure if there are upgrades to these furnaces. If there are, that's cool. That means we can do more with them, right? But there might not be, so it is what it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is just going to lay this out. I think it goes right here. I'm not positive. This might work. It might not. Right, we're just going to keep pasting it in until we got 5. Because 5 fits with this whole thing right here. So I think that's it, actually. Is that the same as this? Let's see. Yep, perfect. So because this isn't going to stretch all the way down there, we'll just put one of these in right here for now. That's fine. Looks like we need more underground, so let's make more. Right, what do we need? Oh, underground lights. We need lots of stuff. We need this. We need that. We need more underground. But you can't pick any of it up, so yay. Let's make more underground real quick. Let's put it all back. There we go. Okay, so what we have to do now is reroute all this stuff, right? We got to feed these guys. The feed's going to be on this side. The export is on the other side. It should be hopefully obvious. Let's move this guy. He's now going to be in the way. Move him up to here. We're going to need all the loaders in the world. No, we're getting shot. It's fine. Should do it. We just need to feed these guys. So we're going to need some exports. We're going to need fast loader exports because we're going to be splitting this line, okay? So let's make 4 of them. Yeah, we probably didn't need that, but it's fine. We got 4. We have 4 now. Actually, we need 6 of these. No, we can use 2 regular loaders. That's right. 4 fast. Okay. So we got that, and we got that. And the middle line can just be regulars. We don't need fast loaders there. So it's going to be lead on plates, right? Lead plates. Lead, lead, lead. And then this is going to be tin. 10 plates. 10, 10, 10. Let's roll everybody backward. There we go. Okay. So just like we did to the south, we're going to have to merge these, right, into one line. We're going to do it the same way because we're using the one loader each. So we're going to curve these up and then merge them together. These two are going to come out slightly and merge. So first we need to figure out how much it's going to take to actually turn these. Then we'll know how far we have to come out with this middle line. So there we go with that. That means these guys have to come out at least this far to start merging. These guys are going to do the same thing. We're going to turn them, right? Like that. Okay, let's work on this first guy right here. I think we'll just do this. Like that. There, now we have our first line. Really, really simple. So we're going to split this. We're going to split it right here. Right? Because it needs to feed 2 of these. So we're going to need a fast splitter. Do we have any of those? We probably don't. Let's make 2. We're going to need 2 fast splitters. This guy is just feeding 1 line, so it doesn't matter what we do with him. Let's just set this guy up while we're waiting. Yeah, and this one goes like this, right? Oops. There we go. So we got to clear out a little bit of that to make sure that it's... There we go. Perfect. Turn this guy down. He's going to go straight into here. So we'll probably want him to turn right here. Oops. There we go. That at least lets us know where we need to put this other splitter, right? We need to put one of our splitters right here. Actually, we could do it here. Let's do it there. So we only need fast into the splitter, and then we can go with slow because that basically is half of what you're getting off that fast belt. There we go. Okay, so we've fed those 2. Super easy, as I would think it would be, right? This is not rocket science. It's super, super simple stuff. I should have turned those 2 and had this come out and then go down, but that's okay. I think we do less work doing that. So we're going to have to bring this one out a little bit because you can't turn it. Oh, yeah, we can. Cool. There, and it's going to be right here. That's what I should have done with the previous one. So this one's going to be a little different because we have less space in here. Okay, so that will be fine. This guy can run to that. So I think we're going to split it like right here, probably. We just have to make it to that. So let's turn it right here. There we go. So far, so good. Because we've done this a couple times now, so it's not, we're not really, it's not stumping us or anything. So this is going to come around this way. Boom. Actually, I don't want it like that. Let's do it one higher, because I thought the train was going to be in the way, but it's not. So this one's going to run right here. There we go. I think if we just put the splitter in, everything will connect. Boom. All right, sweet. Let's make sure, yep. All right, we could take one more of those probably. Okay, so we've got our supply set up. We've got all of our, furnaces and stuff set up. Let's start setting this up to do solder. Yeah, we don't need that, man. That's 11. You get 11, so you're not really saving anything doing that. You're just consuming what looks like more resources. Well, I guess if you didn't have lead, this is a way to go. I do. So, oh, 7 lead plate. I didn't know that. Why don't we do this? When lead has less than 4,000, we're gonna tell it to go. So I think it's this one. When you have less than 4,000, you need to go because you're used a lot more than the 10. All right, so those guys are making solder. Let's make all of them make solder. Now, what I was going to do, and I should do, is what I'm going to do is make these lines, but I'm going to fill them up with solder plate before I let them hit the actual dude down here, because we already have tons of solder plate. We really don't need more. So let's kind of hook up a system here so I can tell them to rip all this stuff out. Just rip that out. We're going to be ripping this out too, actually, because the solder is probably going to come off of this. Really, I want it to come off right here and be, right? You want it right here? Do we have any of that going on? I don't think we do. So let's see what it would look like. Nope. You have to pick it up, apparently. All right. So it would be about right here. It would have to go here. It won't. Oh, it's because of this. I wonder if I can, yeah, I can do it one back, so I think I'll move these. I'm going to put those back in, though, because I want to make sure that, you know, I can still have signaling in here. Those need to be separate blocks. They need to be their own blocks. Still can't do it. Could do it there, have to move a couple things. Really, I'd have to do it there. I don't really have a choice, do I? Well, that's not horrible. It's just, it's a lot of space, and I didn't want to have that much space. Could do it there. So let's take this out, I guess. We'll just do it there. It's fine. So what I'm going to do is hook up another RoboPort, so we'll have the robots come down here. That's pretty far, but I think it'll be fine. So they have track, they have everything they need, but they're coming from pretty far away. We don't really care. We can go make it happen. There's all the track you need. There's everything you need. Go do it. We'll let them build that, and we'll start building our outbound real quick. I'm going to run out of belt, so let's go see if we got a couple more maybe. All right. What I should do is just have them build this. But it's easy to just draw down here. You know, it's not a big deal. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to put a freeway through here. Probably is a good idea, because really I should do it right here. I should be putting freeway like through here. Well, I can't do it now there, but... Maybe it is a good idea to... Yeah, because I have to go under right here anyway, right? Alright, let's do that then. It's too big to do with that. We have to do it with the fast built. We're going to make sure we do it the same. Alright, and then the bottom one was here. Right? That's the same, right? Let's check one more time. I'm a real stickler for this kind of stuff. Alright, cool. We'll do the same thing here. Now we know where it's supposed to be, so this is not that big of a deal. I'll tell them to rip out. I think this part's where I do this wrong, because I don't feel like doing it. Here, rip this out. I don't want that. So we're going to have 5 lines, which just means we need 5 loaders coming in, which is the same thing we've already been doing. Really, the freeway should be here. Well, we can't. That's fine. Whatever. We got to go under right here because we can't have another one of these. So let's look at where that would be. All right. If you put another one of these in, and then we could put one more, and it would go underneath. No, it wouldn't, because it's surfacing. Shit, damn it. So it's going to have to start right there, pretty much. So I'll put that down, even though they won't be able to do anything with it. And we're going to start the regular belt right there. Then we're going to need fast underground. Okay. Now we can just do this. Get rid of all that. Cool. That doesn't make any sense. Of course it... Whatever. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. John. Alright. They're gonna... Okay, then these... Right, we got nothing in here. Well, we don't need this, but okay. We'll put that up later. We don't need that one right now. This is just for outbound. We're going to need more belt. This is not going to be enough. Alright, rip that out, guys. Did they have everything they needed? Yeah, apparently they did. They did. Sweet. So what's this thing called right now? Supply plates, solder. We can't copy it yet. We will soon. Soon. We will. Last line coming into this due to here. Oh, we forgot this line. And I'm out. Man, this fly is really wanting to get it. Got him! Oh, yeah! Junk tanks! That fly is dead. Big man, kill the fly. Alright. After this, we gotta go get more belt. Alright, gotta go underground there. Not a big deal. Actually, no, I don't. Alright. So the next thing I want to do is reset this whole thing. But first, let's go get some track, because now I'm completely out. I'm out of everything, apparently. Oh, I don't have anything on me. Okay. We're going to fill these up. We're going to use loaders to do that, I think. Let's just get this whole thing. I thought I didn't have... Oh, I have a little bit more. Let's go get some more track, though. Going to need all, not only some regular track, but some fast track. So let's go get that. Alright. Sweet, man. Sweet. Getting a little low on lights. Probably could get maybe a little bit more of those. Right. And that's it. I've gotten pretty good on everything else. What about track? Oh, I'm good on track. Just need, what about inserters? Good on inserters. Just really need this. 3 belt, maybe. Maybe should make 800 belt. There we go. How are we doing over here? Well, it's full right now. It won't be in a minute. How are we doing on iron? Maybe a little bit more iron plate. We're good on steel. Cool. Alright, we're going to finish this up and move on to the next thing. This is 2 birds with 1 stone, since this is 2 stations on 1 rail, right? That's going to have pile-ups, but it's also not enough space right here for these forges. And then we're going to rebuild the steel one, like I was saying, and we should be done. This is a real simple setup. There's really nothing to copy. There's no real need to do any of that stuff. We'll make a warehouse so that we can just plop this sucker down before we transfer this stuff. Let's pick the car up. Okay. So, here we go. This is cool. So we're going to load there, right? So that's where the warehouse has to go. Perfect. That's exactly where I want it. So we're just going to transfer this whole thing. Like this. There we go. And then we're going to tell it rip all this out. Tell them rip all that. So let's get all this solder, might as well, while we're sitting here. Cool. What do you mean, where are you going? I don't know. Let's see. Why don't you go here? So we're going to be using that in this build, though. Yeah, I think that's unavoidable. And there, now he also only has 1 rail coming in for that. So that's perfect. Alright, let's reset this up. We had red wiring, which we need more of. Right? We had it here. and we have it on the way in, but we need more loaders because we need one each, right? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have picked up some gears while we were over there. Having mimosas on a Sunday. You guys always see me drinking almost every time I record. It's because I'm trying to relax. I don't know. So anyway. Alright. We got 5 inputs. Let's just make it easy. There we go. Making it super simple. My favorite thing to do. Alright, let's do this maybe down here. Yeah, there you go. Go get that. There we go. So we know it's going to be this. Sweet. So what we're going to tell them is, again, don't put any... We only need 10,000 of these. So don't do anything if you've already got 10,000 plate. Be cool, you know? You don't need to do anything at all. Just relax. There we go. Sweet. So we've got plate in here. Let's hook it up. Alright, so this is going to say if you've got less than, wait, it should say greater than 2010, right, of solder plate. Oops. Damn it. If you got more than 2010 of solder plate, go. We're also going to do this that we always do. We do it here and here. Let's hook it up to something, apparently. What we need is grid down here. We don't have any grid? Well, I guess we don't. So let's pull the grid out. I guess we need to make some more grid in here. Alright. Cool. Perfect. Do we have enough stuff in here? Okay, so they're going to set the grid up right there, so we're good. Oh, I don't have any lights now. We always put lights in here. Even if we have double lights, I don't really care. Alright. Lights, lights. Alright, so that's all set up. So this one is going to say, when you have less than 10,000 solder, start producing. Like, let it in, right? That means produce more, because we're taking it in. So just check this one, less than 10,000. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dump this. We need... Let's make 5 more loaders. We're going to use them anyway. It eats a lot of resources, but it's fine. We are going to load up these belts with this solder. Alright, so we're going to do that. Put all our crap in there. Take all the solder plate and load her up. We're going to load these belts is what we're doing. Alright, so once we do this, we'll be good to go. We can start working on steel, and the video is going to be almost over by then, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Ooh, you know what? I didn't think of how I'm going to do this. Let's give them a stack, like 1 row each. That should be enough to fill it all up and get it up to 10,000. There we go. Now we just put the rest of it in here. There we go. Okay. It should be good to go now. It's going to take a second to move in there and fill that whole thing up. So why don't we just relax and go start doing some of the steel stuff. Let's transition to that. I only have 6 minutes left. That's a much better setup. It even doesn't look so spaghetti. I mean, it kind of does, but it's not bad. Yeah, that setup's way better. So this is going to be a strange one because We weren't going to have a lot of room like we did over here. I could change the train. It's not that hard to do. And this is kind of screwy right in here. And we can add in the last piece right here. Because let's see, it would go like, well, that already happens. We have that. We have this. We don't have, no, that's not it. What? Oh, we don't have the one that goes around here. It goes around like that, because we don't need it yet. We're not going out that direction. So should we add that in? Oh, this is just the three-way. It actually doesn't, this is the water area. Okay. Kind of think we should move this. It's not very conducive, you know? Well, it doesn't matter. We could just curve it over. So I guess it's fine. One thing I do want to do is rearrange this stuff. I want to put this right here. And of course it's going to go get more, like a moron. Damn it. Should have thought about that. Okay, now it doesn't have any power. Basically, I want it outside of this. I don't want it clogging stuff up over here. Because we're going to have to rip these out. Let's just tell it to stop. Actually, we can just do it like this. Train. Where is he? He's at the iron, right? Iron right here. Tell him go back to here. Alright, you don't need more. Alright, so these are, well, we don't know if these are good or not. We're going to leave them alone. We're not going to do anything. What we are going to do is go pick up all of our... Let's go pick up all of our bot ports and stuff. How many of these we got in here? Yeah, we're gonna actually have more to produce. That's fine. I don't mind that. We're gonna pick up our bots, roboports, all that stuff. That one doesn't belong. That one doesn't belong. We don't need this over here now, right? Or this one. Sweet. All right, so we're kind of set up already to build over here, which is good. Obviously, I like that. We'll deal with that in a second. Let's get this running now. Now that we know we need more, because that's what I was afraid of. I didn't want to produce a lot of extra if we didn't need to, but we do. We don't have enough. So I'm just going to run this down like this. They're going to start producing till we fill up the belts and the warehouse. It's going to take a while because remember, each of these only has 4. It's not like 8 or something. These belts are not going to be very full, which is cool. That means we're going to have more capacity on those belts, not have to switch them out to fast belts so soon. So we're going to be building across just like we did here. We're going to start ripping this stuff out like we did with the solder. Let's go here first like we remembered. So we can just do that with the bots though. If we put, well, everything in there, we can tell them, okay, go rip this stuff out. Just these center lines right here. You know, where all the lights are and stuff, all the cool stuff. Rip all that out. Bots. Oops. Let's get all the bots. Go. Perfect. Go rip all that crap out. Now, I mean, if you can do it, rip all this other stuff out too, but I think there's going to be too much in there. Let's go look. 200. They're never going to rip all that steel out. It's kind of a problem, really, if you think about it. That's a lot of extra steel just sitting around in those furnaces. I don't like that. But it is what it is. Not that big of a deal, I guess. We're going to use it anyway. I just don't like having that much potential resource just sitting around not doing anything. Alright, so what we're also going to do is I'm going to take the steel out down here so that it all flows into this thing over time. I'm going to say to this thing, why don't you, well, I got to run back and get one first. Why don't you go put a warehouse down, right? Well, not that. Oops. And I want you to give me some of this, and I'll put it in here. All the steel should be flowing out now. It's not. This is probably 10,000. Yeah, okay. So we need more. Is it flowing in now? Nope. Oh, it's still 10K. Okay, now it's flowing in, but we need to make sure it'll keep flowing in, right? There, let's do that. We'll just put all of it in here. There. So that'll flow out. Let's pick this up by hand, because we don't know where this is going to end up. Alright, now we can tell it, okay, rip all this out. Well, maybe don't rip this out. Well, it's too late. Now I have to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're leaving 6 spaces. Wait, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paste. 1. Oops, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paste. Okay, so that's how that works. No problem. Now we've got plenty of space to work with. But thanks for watching episode 123. On 124, we're going to finish this up. We're going to move on to... we have a couple other trains that are sharing the singular line, and that's going to clog them up. I know over in the coal section there is a set of them, and that might be it. That might be it as far as, you know, we can fix the OR loop, but we'll probably do that later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So that's going to do it for episode 123 or 153. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I will see you on episode 154. Stay frosty.